Most people are taught to choose one thing and stick to it. One skill, one path, one identity. The idea sounds practical. Focus brings success, they say. Specialists win, generalists get lost. But if you look closely at the people who shape culture, technology, and ideas over time, a different pattern appears. They don't move in straight lines. They connect dots other people don't even see. They aren't masters of one narrow lane. They are fluent across many. These people have a name we rarely use anymore: polymaths. A polymath isn't someone who knows everything. That's a myth. A polymath is someone who learns deeply in multiple directions and lets those disciplines collide. They don't collect knowledge for status. They use it to think better. When one field hits a wall, another offers a solution. When most people see complexity, the polymath sees patterns repeating in different forms. Strategy in chess mirrors strategy in business. Rhythm in music mirrors rhythm in communication. Physics, philosophy, design, psychology. They all start speaking the same language once you've listened long enough. What makes this dangerous is that modern systems don't reward this kind of thinking. They reward speed, labels, and clear categories. You're expected to introduce yourself with a single title: engineer, creator, analyst, artist. But reality doesn't work in single boxes. Real problems are layered, and layered problems require layered minds. The polymath isn't confused. They're preparing for complexity in a world that pretends simplicity exists. There's also a quiet insecurity that stops people from becoming polymaths: the fear of being average at many things instead of exceptional at one. But mastery is rarely born in isolation. It's often born at the intersection. When ideas from different worlds collide, something new appears. That's where originality comes from. Not from going deeper down the same tunnel everyone else is already in, but from building bridges between tunnels that were never meant to connect. Historically, polymaths didn't chase balance. They chased curiosity. They followed questions wherever they led, without worrying how it would look on a resume. Over time, that curiosity compounded. Skills stacked. Perspective widened. What looked scattered early on became obvious coherence later. People only see the clarity at the end. They don't see the years of exploration that made it possible. In a rapidly changing world, this way of thinking is becoming less risky, not more. When industries shift, single skills expire, but learning how to learn never does. A polymath adapts because they're not attached to one identity. They're attached to understanding. They don't panic when the map changes, because they were never relying on one map to begin with. Being a polymath isn't about doing everything at once. It's about refusing to shrink yourself into one dimension. It's about trusting that depth in many areas will eventually converge into something rare, something useful, something uniquely yours. And in a world full of specialists competing on the same narrow ground, the person who can think across domains doesn't just survive. They see possibilities others can't even imagine.